Good morning, plumbers. As you know, we do everyday plumbing, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And today's a little bit of an ugly event. Today, relocate this gas pipe in the wall. It's a little outside the wall as per the gas company. And we're going to tuck this whole pipe in the wall that we can sheetrock. That is going to be today's adventure. We're going to put that pipe in the wall. And for this project, we're going to use Mega Press, no cutting and threading. We're going to put two 45s up top because there's some heat lines in the way. Tuck that along the same route it's going, and then make one cut here and 90 and over. So we should have two Mega Press 90s and two Mega Press 45s back in the wall where it should be. Turn the gas off. Here is the plan. Cut that pipe with the Sawzall. Mega Press up. Cut this here. Get rid of this 90. Tuck it in the wall. Now we all know we'd have to take the whole meter apart, the whole bit, to unthread, recut, rethread, to get this done. Mega Press makes it cut and go, baby. It makes it really nice. So many shortcuts with Mega Press and Pro Press. I should have used an 18. Oh, I should have used an 18 and an 18. Now you see we're doing Mega Press. I'm not going to set up this beast of a monster Ridgid 300, and I really don't want to cut with a Sawzall. I really want to buy the new, I think it's the 630 chop saw. And my question to you out there, plumbers, does anybody have that new chop saw? It cuts copper, galvanized, ABS. I wonder if it cuts no hub. And my question is, do you gotta change blades? Or is it one blade cuts off? Because if that's the case, I'm getting that saw. Because this is, I shouldn't even be doing this for you apprentices. But we're gonna do it because we ain't making no money here. This is working at the old shop. I got my #1 man here, AB. He was a little late today. There you go.
I was not late.
Sand it up. Where that pencil mark over there? Up top. That's it? You gotta move over if we can. You there? Oh, I need a piece. 101 3/4. 101 3/4 with a 90 on it. I refuse to set up my 300. Here I go with another cut. What's happening? Go get my electric saws off. In the truck. In the truck. Bring it here, we'll put this blade in it. I should have used this from the beginning. 1/4" mega press. Done. I'd have been done if you were on time.
You can't do that by yourself nowadays.
I don't have to do this stuff. This is all for you. Ready? Because this is so stupid. Stand that down there. We're going to press this on. You lined up. Hold on. Boop. Imagine how fast we'll be when we have a chop saw and not this rig. See how I'm using the seam? Pencil mark on the 45. We're going to make a long straight 90 on the letters. Let it rip. Let me see the gun first, Andrew. Now you know why we prefab this. I'm gonna be able to get. Oh, you know what? I come right up here, I think.
Am I gonna reach over there and hold that 45 up?
Nope, it's gonna work. All right. Here's what we'll do. This might be a two-man operation. Let me get it set.
And you may reach around, or you want me to take the gun over and reset that?
You know what? I think I can get the whole thing. And that 45 looks pretty straight. Coming out.
Yeah, that's perfect.
All right. And guess what I forgot to do?
It's on.
It is on.
Yeah.
Oh, you're good. He's good. Oh, baby. All right. Sweet. Oh.
How'd that feel?
Here's this piece here. This is gonna go right in there.
Are you gonna ladder and hold that up?
No, we're gonna rotate this. Let's rotate this scaffold.
Uh,
I don't want to see that road press go tumbling.
Wrong prep.
No, that's all done.
And which 45 are you talking?
The one holding this, yes.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Baby, here we go. Awesome. There you go. No bites yet, man. Keep an eye out. After a well-deserved lunch, Angelo went home. I got a fresh start. Lunch, coffee, and a clean shirt. Everything's in place. I just got to throw some braces in and test the gas. 13 and a half. I should have my compressor set up for my nail gun. I'm sitting here looking at this strap. It's doing its job, but again, if I would have had my nail gun out, I wouldn't have missed. That looks ridiculous. And that's the kind of things I'm talking about cleaning up. I am so stoked to retire from the fire department here the next 4 years and to really jump in on my plumbing business, all while teaching my kids these next 4.5 years to really take it to the next level. I'm looking forward to doing that, and I'm stoking. I can't wait. Instead of talking about it, I went and did it. I set up my air gun. Oh, boy. Look at this. You can do it this way. Should I air compressor, air hose, or the gun with the little cartridges? Which one do you recommend? I'm new to the compressor. I happen to have a portal cable that I got from Home Depot. It does good for what I do, which ain't much, carpentry. Who has time? If you can recommend a air cartridge nail gun that holds up for what we do, let me know in the comments below. Appreciate it, and thank you. I know I just asked you about the nail gun, and here's my thing. I just tripped over the friggin' compressor hose. So, I definitely need a cartridge because I almost just killed myself and brought down the gun with me. So that would have broke the air gun. So I definitely want to invest in one of them. I'm going to be spending a lot of money this. Gotta make some money. You see the gas company came in, they moved all our meters here. I opted to use 245s because that heat line was in the way. 245s, I came around as you see and dropped it down that hole, and this is going to be all covered up here. Can't forget to test your new line. Even though we moved it, we always got to test our work. It's all you.
I think it's time to go.
Oh, you're too cool to say. And there goes another satisfied
And
customer.
there goes another satisfied customer.